Hey guys, what's up? It is Evan DeGraff here live. We are me and Henry. Henry, introduce yourself real quick.
All right, I'm Henry. Henry Confidential on Facebook. Some fun.
We are about to watch Inception live with you guys. This is crazy. This is my first time viewing. You've seen this film a surplus of times, right?
Yeah, I mean more than three, and being a 2.5 hour mind twist, it's that's a lot.
Yeah, so hopefully Henry can guide me through this mind F of a film. I'm super excited for it. I think you guys are too. And here's your challenge for today. If we can get 10 likes before this live stream ends, I will be giving out a digital download code on the live show on Friday. Myself, I will be giving you guys a free movie if this watch along gets at least 10 likes while we are live. But with that being said, make sure you share, like, comment, subscribe, do everything that you do for take 3. We are going to be getting started. Any opening thoughts before we start the film, Henry?
You definitely attention from the get-go, and don't fall asleep.
Oh God. Well, here we go. We are about to start this in 5. We are all tied up at 0, 0, 0, 0. We are all about to start going.
Not on the
5.
not. By the way, that's where I messed up last week with a few good men.
We are about to go up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think those are houses. Those are like
I wonder why it's in
the
black
Warner
and white.
Brothers lot.
I don't like the fact that Warner Brothers always messes with their logos. I know that's so picky, but like, I don't know. Be consistent for once in your life, Warner Brothers. I know that's tough, but do it.
I wonder what Inception would be like if the entire movie was black and white.
I don't know. I'll tell you once I see it.
Yeah, right. I'm just curious if it actually worked. Me and my neighbor yesterday had a conversation. When Logan comes out, he's like, "You're gonna see in black and white, right?" I'm like, "Maybe." He's like, "Dude, definitely gotta see it. It's so beautiful. I love watching it."
Why does this feel like a documentary?
It's Christopher Nolan's a genius, and he's able to. You'll see, man.
Yeah, I know.
But it's definitely not real.
Obviously.
I'm watching this, so everything's gonna be real picky for me for this movie. So if I say any bad things, I'm sorry. The spinning top.
This is confirmed. We will be having Manny Franks join us any second now, guys.
The more the merrier.
It's Manny. You can't get mad at Manny. The
He's
guy's
the
a
man.
G. He is the man.
Do we have anybody right now watching?
Wait, what's that?
Do we have anyone in the comments?
I'm looking in a second. Not at the moment.
We do have a lot of Inception haters, so. I like that.
Wait, what just happened?
You'll figure it out. It comes back to you. If you want me to explain it later, I will. But let's see if you figure it out on your own first. Here's a hint, though. Great editing.
Yes, in dream state, your conscious defenses are lowered, and it makes your thoughts vulnerable to theft. It's called we can train your subconscious to defend itself and even be more skilled. Okay. Because I
love
know
Leo
how to
so
search
much.
your mind and find their secrets. I know the truth. I can teach them to you. So even when it's never done. You want my help? You're gonna have to be completely open. I need to know my way.
Huh, we just had a situation like this.
The therapist better than anyone. This is a dream, and you have a safe full of secrets. I need to know what's in that safe. For this all to work, you need to completely let me.
Huh. This feels also too similar.
Can't wait.
I feel like Gordon Levitt is probably one of the most underrated actors
Oh
in
yeah.
Hollywood right now.
I still need to see Brick, which I've heard is a good breakout role for him. For watch though, obviously by me. Evan, are you a Nolan fan in general?
I like some of his films. I like a lot of his earlier stuff. I'm of the theory that Dunkirk isn't going to be as good as everybody else says it's going to be.
I definitely am along with you in that, and I'm not a hater on that. It's just that first trailer didn't wow me. The second trailer got me a little more on board, but I'm definitely weary.
Yeah, no, Interstellar for me just kind of fell apart.
I like that. I feel like this movie's gonna be a lot smarter than I thought it was. Smart.
Tell me, did the children miss me? Why are you doing it? Stay where you are, Mom.
She never listens.
Did she even get up? What?
Sneaky. I would love to see just a straight up Hitman movie with Leo.
There we go. We have Manny Franks here.
Hey,
What's
thanks
up,
so much
dude?
for having me, guys. This is
Heck
the
yeah.
first time on the other side, so I'm really, really excited to see how this plays out.
We are approaching 7 minutes 30 seconds and 3, 2, 1, 8 minutes and about 30 seconds, Manning. So if that helps you at all,
Okay,
I'll let
That
you know
does
once we hit 8 minutes.
cool. I have it queued up here, so. Oh, so we're not even okay. Cool. I know where we are. 8 minutes 30 seconds. So you're about. Are you 8:40?
No.
No.
Currently at 750, 751 and counting.
All right.
The lights just turned on.
Lights just turned on.
I'm at 8 right now.
Okay.
You're about 5 seconds behind, but pretty close.
Pausing for 2, 3, 4.
No.
You were 5 seconds behind.
Oh, I'm 5 seconds behind.
So now you're about
10 seconds behind.
Oh, we're hitting 8:30 and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are 8:30.
And I'm at 8:30. 8:29. So, well, okay. I'm a second behind, but we're fine. That shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
You're at the scene with
She just cocked the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, she just did that too, so I think we're good.
All right, we're good.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
That works.
Close enough. Okay. So I'm guessing we've already done all the background and our feelings toward the movie and everything. Oh.
Well, this is Evan's first watch, so.
Yeah.
Oh wait, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay then. So what do you expect going in? That's the big question.
Malcolm, I don't know if you're watching right now, but that was probably one of the funniest comments I've ever seen. He said, you should do a watch along within a watch along within a watch along.
There we go. Evan, do you know much about this movie, or are you completely blind?
I just know
That's
it's
important.
something inside of something inside of something.
It's a really fun movie, in my opinion. It's a very smart blockbuster, which you don't get a lot, but
I think the more you watch it, it just gets smarter because you just find more
Yes.
stuff every time.
and I'm not the biggest fan of Nolan or even this film, but I appreciate it so much. It's just something that's really fun every time you watch it.
Oh yeah, this feels so much like Nolan.
It does.
Like this is obviously Christopher Nolan.
Evan, in case you didn't know, if anyone gets killed in a dream, they wake up in the prior. So, okay,
Yep.
because we were kind of introducing man, kind of
And-
went by that.
Yeah. Make sure you keep track of their what dream they're in, because it's gonna get very layered.
Yeah.
As
Like
we
I said, you got to
continue.
pay attention from the beginning.
Yeah.
And don't fall asleep. Don't close your eyes
Uh-oh.
first.
Don't even blink. This is a Doctor Who episode. Don't blink. You think they would have checked for a gun beneath the pillow before they put him under, but you know.
See, Zack Snyder, that's how you do slow-mo.
At Michael Bay, don't at Zack Snyder.
Yeah, well, both of them. Both of them are
Go after Michael Bay first.
okay. Fair. The concept of this I
Ignore
find
it.
incredible, because how many times have you had that feeling of whoa, I'm about to fall over? That wakes you up instantly, and using that in the film I thought was fantastic.
Did that definitely look like a double, though, with him underwater? I feel like that didn't look like him at all.
I did not get it. I won't do underwater scenes, says DiCaprio.
He's like, oh, this story sounds great. As long as I don't got to go underwater. You actually do.
Wait, so they're in a dream right now?
They just woke up from a dream.
Yeah.
That's not true. You left out a key piece of information. That's not fact, because you knew what was wrong to you. Question is why you never said no. We failed. We extracted every bit of information you had. The decision was done.
Uh-oh. And this is when you realize,
That anything can happen.
yes. This is when you need to pay attention.
The very first time I watched this, it's for the whole 2.5 hours, and then literally skipped about 20 minutes at a time to take notes, and then blown. And I was like, wait, what? I put all the pieces together. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm gonna watch this probably in about 2 or 3 weeks from now after I just let this sink in, and I'm gonna love it. And I did.
Yeah, this is a really good first act, specifically. And the first act of Inception is actually my favorite. And then to me, The second act to me has a little bit of trouble, but the first act is so good, so good.
I think once he meets Tom Hardy, once he meets Eames, and it just goes nonstop from there.
It does go nonstop too. For the either the better or for the worse of the film, it does like just yeah.
I think
College.
that does. Oh, here's another.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
I just got chills. I don't know why.
Because it's a great first act. It's really good. The setup is so good. Because it sets you into this world perfectly. It introduces the characters to you, shows what they do. Maybe not their full-on goals or desires just yet, but you're hooked.
Oh yeah, and I like it that he doesn't. He's willing to let the audience know, like, hey, we're in this dream, and they don't know it though. And I think that's more important. The character.
Yep.
You're the architect. I didn't know it was going to rubber stamp.
Not for long.
It's enough. You. That was all that. I have it under control. I need to see that control.
You're the architect.
Yep.
Get off the shuttle.
For now.
I don't like trains. I'm made for seven.
Leo doesn't like trains.
He doesn't like a lot of things. He doesn't like the wilderness, you know. Just one thing he doesn't like.
Yeah, all right. Interesting.
I don't think he likes Boston that much.
Boston. So, dude, should read my anime. Smirk, little things, man. He doesn't have to tell the audience. We now that smirk, we know that he knows.
Keep an eye out for stuff like this, Evan. Just like, as we said, always pay attention. So this is like there's
no
Go
fluff.
ahead.
There's no.
And when there
This
is
scene-
fluff, it's for, you know, a greater purpose.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. There's no actual fluff. Like there's no just to kill time. Like that meant something right there.
So,
Oh.
hey, how are you? How you doing, huh? Okay.
Okay, guys. Well, I'll be back in 20 minutes. I know I'm going to be missing a lot of the film.
What? What?
There's a theory in my life. When a parent does something, a parent tells you to do something, you do it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll be back in 20. This was unexpected, but I'll be back as fast as I can.
If it makes you feel any better, the next 20 minutes, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna break you.
It's a lot of setup. It's a lot of setup.
Yeah,
All right,
we can explain and.
Henry,
backtrack.
you're holding this ship down for us. Thank you.
All right, cool.
You're in charge.
Yay. This is heartbreaking right here. This just when I'm just like, man, Leo's so good.
This is going to be controversial. I'm not the biggest Leonardo DiCaprio fan. He doesn't do it for me. As a whole, yeah. And it's not like I'm saying he's a bad actor. It's just like there's something I can't connect with him on. Maybe because I know him too much as this guy who's always like so serious in a lot of his work. That's why he did something like Wolf. I was like, I love you. This is a great.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably I had DiCaprio fatigue, but now looking back, I can definitely appreciate what he's done because he definitely puts 110%, and I can see.
Even though he's a lot, I don't think he overacts. I think it feels
no
realistic. Like he does scream in every movie, which
yes, he does.
I think that in honest trailers in one of his movies or something, and they talk about how he screams and everything, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't feel like overacting.
No.
Like I feel it's
It's
pretty
not
genuine.
Yeah, it's not that he overacts at all. And it's just the fact of like there's something that doesn't connect with me as a viewer. I don't know why. It's just me on a personal level. But he's good. I cannot deny he's not bad. I cannot deny he's not good.
3 Leo roles are this, Wolf of Wall Street, and The Departed.
Wolf is great. The Departed is great too. And
then
Wolf
Django,
is definitely up there.
I think Django might actually beat out this. So I think this would be 4.
Yeah.
Django, man. Him and Django is just...
He's definitely the highlight of Django. And as someone who doesn't like Tarantino that much, he's definitely the highlight as well. Let's scratch that. I don't like Django that much. We'll say that. But I always loved him. Sorry, Django. Yes, the D is silent, as Jamie Foxx told us.
Yep. Do you like when they reveal the name of a movie in the movie?
No, but the way they did it here, I don't mind.
Yeah. What about in like for example, The Departed? He's like, what was his name? Who? The Departed.
That was iffy.
What was the name of that movie character? Little trivia.
Pardon?
What was the name of that movie character that they're referring to, The Departed, when in that conversation?
I haven't seen that movie in forever. Because I'm not the. This is the me revealing my not. Scorsese and Tarantino are two of the people who they like bow down to. I'm not the biggest fan of. Yes, I know. So I can't tell off the top of my head. I've never seen Goodfellas or like a majority of Scorsese films because I'm not like I'll just put them off. I'm the type of person who puts them off. But I will see them this summer. That is my goal.
Raging
Everyone
Bull is
watching
my favorite.
now. I have not seen Raging Bull, but that's the one people tell me outside of Goodfellas to see. So I'll definitely see that. But ironic, I've seen most of his modern things, so go figure. I just gotta go back.
Taxi Driver and Raging Bull are my 1 and 2.
I'm
not as big on Goodfellas as most people, so.
Oh wow.
It's a great movie. Like it's just a genre, and there's just something about it. Like I don't mind Scorsese voiceover, but in that one, it kind of. Karen.
There's a lot.
I don't feel like there's a need for her voiceover in general, and it happens a lot. Little things like that bother me. It's like
no, yeah, voiceover is very hit or miss of a movie, and if you overuse it, it's definitely you're gonna feel it.
Like Ray Liotta, he does it a lot. It's the Henry Hill story, so it's like, of course he's gonna. It's like a biography. Why does she need to be doing like in the first person? It doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, okay.
Like there's at least 3 or 4 scenes in a row where she has a voiceover explaining her point of view of the story. It's like it's a Henry Hill story, so why would she be having voice as much? And it bothers me. Like I don't think people notice that. And
I'll keep that in mind when I watch it because I didn't think about that. I didn't know about that. I knew he was a big voiceover part. I didn't know other people voiced over it. That's really cool or interesting, I should say.
Uh-oh.
Back to the movie for people who are watching. Apologies. Getting off on a Scorsese tangent.
Yeah, right.
And show that my weakness is Scorsese.
that was my strategy there to point out his weaknesses. You're welcome, guys.
Let's go back to classics. Frank Capra and Johnny Snow. Okay.
No, but going what they just talked about, how he's like, oh, I did it before. What'd you do? And he left off. He's like, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. We don't want to know about that right now. The audience needs to wait.
Your minds aren't ready for it. Oh, look, Nolan favorite.
Nolan's, as you said, I believe, like his lucky charm because he's in literally everything like but Memento, I think, or Following.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
Or is he in Insomnia?
No, so the first 3.
Okay. Yeah, he's in everything else. Wow.
The Prestige.
The Prestige. Michael Caine plays the same person, and it's great.
On another tangent we're going on, but on the Conan, Kevin Spacey's voiceover, he's like, he does a good Michael Caine. He's like doing Michael Caine. He's like, when they ask me to do a part, I read the script. I read the first part.
The script.
Page, and if that part's on both pages, I do the fucking part.
Yeah, I'll do it. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, if I'm in in the movie, good enough for me.
Yeah.
So no criteria other than that.
Yeah. He's that. He's not used a lot in besides like in this movie Inception, but he's definitely like to me a highlight because he's this realistic grounding in this crazy world.
Brings together Ariadne that we're about to see, and it's important, like because you trust him to bring in a main character.
Yes, because he has that very
see that question right there.
presence.
You want me to let someone? It's important. Like you respect his mind, and like he brings sense to it, and it's not just because he's not a part of the team. So I mean, he doesn't have any reason to do it other than.
Why those kids, your grandchildren, they're waiting for their father to come back home. That's their reality. This last job, that's how I get there. I would not be standing here if I knew another way.
Did they ever explain? Wait, is Maul supposed to be British in this? Is Marie Cotillard supposed to be British in this?
She has her accent
She has
sounds
an accent.
yeah. It doesn't clarify. So I don't, to be honest.
Yeah, I just realized that now because he's the father-in-law. So I mean, Maul's his daughter, obviously. They have different accents, so I'm just curious. I know it's probably like she did a close to British accent as she could. I definitely find that fascinating. That it's at a time we kind of accept it. Pointing that out, everyone. Pointing that out.
2 minutes.
I think it's just supposed to be like at that point, who cares? Let's just get.
Yeah, that's the semantics. So
Again, I like Ellen Page.
oh no, yeah, she's great in this.
What city are they in? I think that's what throws me off.
Oh, did it?
Because he's not allowed inside the country, so it's like, where is he, and where does he find her? Because she's American. Because she's American.
Ah, well, maybe she's
Studying abroad.
studying abroad is what I was thinking.
I mean, it kind of looks like it's like Italy or Paris or Rome, like one of those type of places.
Maybe.
I honestly don't know. If anyone knows, comment and let us know.
Yes, please.
And no one judge anyone if you've ever watched this movie and missed something, because it's pretty.
Oh no.
Scene right here, like these buildings, like it feels like it's like Paris or all these people look American.
I mean, or they could be British, I guess. Well, actually, right now, well, because right now we are in a dream, so.
Spoiler alert. You're right. Fair enough.
So we don't know. Spoiler. Well, yeah. Sorry.
They're in the hangar. That's where they really are.
This is my favorite scene in the movie. This is just.
It's like top.
Yes, because they tell us what it is, and it's exposition. But it's interesting exposition.
Good exposition.
Yes, they keep you engaged.
Because not only is she learning as an audience.
Yes.
I think those are the times where exposition is good, where it's like the audience can't always figure it out by themselves because it is complex.
Yeah.
So
it's the biggest thing of show don't tell.
I love that. I love that sentence right there. You never remember the beginning of the dream, and then it clicks to.
Oh God, I hate when you're in the middle of a dream. You can remember how it ends, but you can't remember how it begins, and that always bugs me when I'm dreaming.
We're dreaming. Workshop. Thought it was a hangar.
Oh well. Yeah, that's just cool because this is them showing us, not just telling us now what a dream's like.
And look, that still holds up. Look how great that looks.
Yeah.
2010. So I mean, that's 7 holds up. That's awesome. When it comes to CGI and effects, and this is great. That's what I call a wake up call.
Wow, he got up fast. I just realized that, like, very fast. He was ready.
He might have set it up because he controlled it. So he's like, all right, 3, 2, 1, we're dead.
I seem like, now let me tell you.
Yeah, right.
He's used to it, I'm guessing.
5 minutes. That's nuts. That's like a real dream.
Yeah.
Against anyone watching right with us right now, that is true. Evan. That's something he missed. That's important.
Yeah. I do wish, one of my complaints of this is I wish we had more with Levitt, because he has some great moments, but I feel like he's underused, specifically to further the story, I guess, of Cobb, which I guess makes sense, but he becomes more of, as it continues on, window dressing, pretty window dressing, but still window dressing.
Yeah. He does it great, but I think his same role could have been done by pretty much anyone and been serviceable.
Yeah, it's definitely, because I feel like there could have been a great, I wouldn't say some sort of, I haven't seen this movie in a while, but I guess a greater backstory or some sort of connection with him and Cobb.
Yeah. Why
that would have been
stick around and have his back so much?
Exactly why he wants to stick around, because that would have been like really emotional. Not saying it's bad, just saying it's a missed opportunity that could have.
There's a short for Inception. I think maybe that it goes over it. So maybe, I don't know.
Interesting. That's cool. That's cool. I mean,
I feel like I've seen this scene before in 20.
I don't. Oh yeah. Okay, I was going to say, I don't get how that's like physically possible. Then I realized, wait, this is a dream. What am I doing? It's like the houses don't stack up properly. How is this supposed to? And then it's like, oh wait, to dream it, I forget
anything. We just need Doctor Strange, and we'll have a shared universe.
I'm just imagining Cumberbatch just making a portal. Excuse me. Coming through.
Oh, wrong movie.
It's like, I'm crossing to another dimension. I bet.
And then Flash came by. She's the answer.
The Nolanverse. It's the Nolanverse over here.
Oh, we got so much going on that could be just for this scene.
Fascinating.
This is great too. That's a very interesting fact and fun. I mean, an interesting part of the movie. That's really
It explains
the part later.
Yeah, it explains when they actually start to use it for a particular purpose. It explains
Again,
why
exposition, but not.
They're showing us at the same time.
Yeah.
If they were just sitting in a desk and telling us everything,
it's flowing, it's moving. Yeah.
This is how you do exposition: walk and talk, and show.
Once again, important.
Yes, he definitely can't control it. And Alan,
Leave it at that for now, but yeah, he definitely can't. Keep forgetting to take notes. When I watch movies, I tally up all the things that I like, so it messes up when I don't remember. What things that pissed me off, and how, like the gap in between. That really shows my interest in a movie.
Yeah.
Like the Goodfellas, every time Karen talks, point off, dude.
It's like, no. You think she, after him telling her, hey, be careful how much you do, and adding an entirely new layer or section, she would know by now.
Yes, but when she leaves and comes back, I think it plays a part. The feel, like how you just love it. I think that's important.
But this is important. Yeah, this is very important. Yeah. The concept and the hours he probably spent thinking about how this comes up with is fantastic.
She's a third.
Well, why do you be
chills.
acting crazy?
Oh, more chills.
Just a treat. Okay. You're okay.
What do we do again?
There's still some time on the clock. Can't wake up. Told him it's a small.
That's so subconscious. You got a new phone. She's a real charmer.
Moms.
She's just
Yeah.
Told him you need a small object, potentially heavy, something you can have on you all the time that no one else knows.
More showing exposition.
This is a little die.
Nope.
I can't let you touch it. That way when you
Levitt is so wasted. He could, I don't know. They could have gotten, I don't know. Considering knowing what he can do as an actor, I wish he had more to do in this.
His role and Tom Hardy's role could have switched and both done it effectively.
Yes.
Because Tom Hardy has more stuff to do in this movie, but it was his,
Yeah.
but is where people really noticed him. And then
Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's good, but he doesn't stand out. And
No, which is a crime because
I love JGL, man.
yeah.
The Rock from the Sun.
Is he in that?
He's the kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I need to. Wow, I didn't know that. I knew he started young. Wow, I didn't realize that. Cool. Okay. Now you had
Seems
mentioned
like that.
that you can.
I'm a sucker for it.
You had mentioned you can switch Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's my favorite character in this because he brings so much charisma to the screen.
Gotta dream bigger, darling.
Yeah,
Like who could say that as a
line,
man? And
yeah, like just kind of like be so macho about it.
piss off.
This might be his most
Talkative role.
about to say you can actually understand him in this one more than
Yeah.
almost anything.
Is normal because he's English, so it's like that's his actual voice.
Yeah, I just realized. Wait, we basically have this is the Revenant right now. This is future because we have
What if
I can't think of their names in the movie. Isn't it Glass?
yeah, Hugh Glass and
I can't remember.
fuck
Tracker. The tracker dude. The pelt guy. The pelt one. He likes the pelts.
Oh my god, I'll be so mad.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. But they definitely have a lot of good chemistry.
Yeah.
Now this is
Just you have to pay attention to this scene to get it.
yeah, and this is I don't want to keep dogging on this movie because this is a really really good movie, but this is the one part where it's kind of like they give you so much exposition and they try to give it make you digest it in the best way possible, and it works sometimes. It works. This is a scene where to me it barely works because Tom Hardy is so magnetic, but they're relying basically on a lot of exposition to set you up for a great third act and a great first act, which is why this is like a 4.5 out of 5 for me, just because the second act slows a little bit down. But that's just me.
I think when we get there, I'll point out to where I think I feel I know exactly. Tell me where you think it kicks off, and let me try and guess.
Yeah. Well, maybe not even the second act. The first half of the second act, I will say, because the second act is the longest, of course. But
Pretty much, what's the guy that drives the van? What's his character's name?
Once we get inside the dream is when things really start to.
Once
Yusef.
Yusef. Once they start getting into that, all that going on, and
Yeah, and they have those hyper jumps of each scene. Is that what you're referring to?
yeah,
That's
the shooting in the rain, and then
yeah. You can. I don't think you'll be able to blend in DiCaprio.
just came.
Should have kept running.
Yeah, right. They always stop. It never works.
No.
Especially when you ran in kicking down chairs and stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. Just doing his job.
Guys, a bunch of random people are getting shot in the background.
Okay, you would think that they would be more conservative with their ammo, especially in a crowded marketplace, because this is going to be telegraphed all over the news.
If they're, I don't think they care at that point. They're just
No.
like, all right, he got away from us once. He's gonna.
A large group of business dressed men are attacking another business dressed man in a. Wait, where is this? Morocco? They said, or
See, that's the one. I think that's one thing I need to figure out. That plays a part in the real world.
No.
You said more.
So this is your idea of losing it out, huh? Give her a can.
I said you'd be back.
God said you'd be back.
Tried not to come.
It's nothing but. It's just,
Your creation.
shall we take a look at some paradoxes? Master a few tricks and go 3 complete dreams.
I really like this scene too.
Hmm.
This is just fun to watch.
What kind of tricks?
In a dream you can cheat on. The Emerald Steps. The infinite staircase.
And again, this is set up for the heist itself.
But how big did these levels?
I mean, just like any job, start from the basics if you want to end up doing the full job correctly.
Yeah.
Learn fundamentals, man.
How long do we have before the projections catch us? My subconscious seems to
She's
work.
smart. If only we knew what school we picked her up from.
If only we knew. Yeah, they don't tell us exactly where like everything is. They just kind of like put us in a place, and we have to like.
If only it was like Civil War. Just
Yes. Oh well, okay.
Sex life?
no.
His dead wife. DiCaprio's dead wife. The trope. The fun trope of, oh, his wife is dead.
I wonder if the audience knew that up until that point. I could figure that out.
I think this is where people looked back and were like, huh. Because this is when it was popularized, the idea of,
Like in the very first scene. What if I jumped? Like, you think I'd, you know what I'm saying? Do you think I'd live?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you just for a slight second, he's like, you had to go there. What's up, Yusef?
2 of those. 3. Impossible. How many dreams within dreams is into a state? It is possible. Just have to set it.
Rufus.
Powerful sentences.
Rufus.
Continues. 5. The only way to know you've done the job.
Ken Watanabe.
This time, see mistakes.
This reminds me of in Mad Max Fury Road. All the pregnant ladies when they're just find them and just milking them. It's
Yeah.
definitely not in the same way.
So, are all those bottles? I missed this probably. Are those bottles used for dreaming or different types of dreams? Is what I'm thinking.
It's the sedative. I think they're trying
Sedative.
different stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're trying different stuff to see how long you
Okay.
can go.
Okay.
So I think that's why they went to Yusef, because good for.
Little black market dealing over here,
Yeah.
down here.
See what you can do.
Some really dark stuff.
Yeah, man. Stuff though, they don't really throw it in your face. They let you
No,
it come together, and I think that's smart because it's not a dark movie.
no, it's not. It's just like these little hints of darkness.
But I'm like, 'cause motivation, character development, and figuring out
Yeah.
who he is and why he's.
No, he is not.
Just fine.
Cillian Murphy. I like him.
You asked me for Inception. The seed that we plant in this man's mind grows from that. This idea will define it. It may come to change.
We are the last company standing between them. Total energy zone. You can know. For the energy supply of the world. In fact, they become a new superpower. The world needs robot efficiency.
Their goal isn't exactly noble. Looking back at it, what they're doing.
Oh, they're definitely criminals. Like,
No, yeah.
To see if right hand man. We should do this platform. It should be possible. If we can get the right references, the specialty.
this is, I think, about right here. Actually, I think this is where it starts to really go nonstop.
Yep, and then we'll get. How did he get in here again? I just realized that. How did he get in
That's
here?
a specialty.
He just.
I think that's something you just got to just trust that he's able to do.
Huh? I'm just like, it wasn't like I'm just kind of like, like, I just realized, how did he get access to literally the corporate CEO of a company is in the next room? You are a
Don't bother Kobayashi.
sir, are a special type of criminal. Murphy is really good in this. He's minimal, but he's every second he's in is really good.
Plays
He makes
very
me care.
drawn back and confused and scared, but also powerful, but scared to take that leap because of the relationship that we eventually learn.
I mean, he's lacking the emotional connection with his father, and when in this entire journey, I just feel kind of like, it hurts. It hurts because you know that everything we have in this dream is not real.
Yeah.
So it just kind of hurts that he's never going to get that connection with his father. So, and he plays that so well. I'm not going to spoil what happens at the end of the film. You've seen it. But what it crescendos to is very worthwhile.
So he gives himself the idea. Precisely. Young man has the same subject.
That's the type of person I am. I tell people what to do by giving them.
Thank you. Oh, he's so sassy. He's so sassy. So, what is her totem supposed to do? Because
This part's really good.
Oh, is this where? I'm trying to remember what happens in this scene.
There you go. So you're learning like that too. Smart criminals.
Each level relates
Yeah, let's just slide past that. I don't want to talk about it.
Expert dodger over here.
So your
He's
wife's
the
dead. How
artful
about the mazes? Like, so airline food. No, yeah.
Don't change the subject. No, I'm gonna change the subject.
I like that. If only I knew what college they picked her up from.
She's the youngest, and ironically, she's the most observant as well. Because she's actually taking time to realize you are a danger to the team, sir. You are a terrible danger.
Because she doesn't really have any personal
connection to him whatsoever. Which by the end of the film will change, but
in relationship, he's not gonna question him. The only one that really can question.
So I
All
heard
right,
this
you wouldn't have
whole,
said screw you.
live stream was burning down. Bad things were happening, and so I needed to come back as soon as possible, and now I'm back.
oh, hello,
Yeah.
hello,
All right, what I missed?
everything.
You actually missed a lot more than I thought.
Yes, yes. When did you leave?
Tom,
Trying to think.
Ellen Page is in the movie now. She's the new architect because the other one got beat up and he's useless.
Betrayed them. Yeah.
Yusef is a sedative guy, and Saito hired them all for this job, and he came along because you know.
Tom Hardy is being
Amazing.
Yeah, is being charismatic as usual. We can actually understand
He's
him
like-
too, so that's like a plus.
He's the intel. He's the spy. He's able to get in people's heads and figure it out,
Yeah,
personal level, why things will happen and what will work.
yeah. This is
And you're getting more backstory on Leonardo DiCaprio's character with him and his wife,
yeah.
who found out is dead. You're pretty
Yeah.
caught up now. You're not going to understand anything, but you're caught up.
Yeah, this is going back. Once we get past this entire setup, because this
This
how long? Let me
montage.
see. This is my one. This is the where the crux of my complaints come down to is that this feels like a one giant scene where we haven't slowed down once, and I need a breath. I need a breath, and that is for me personally a detriment because I feel like we're getting so much exposition piled onto us that if you miss a second, it is. Like Evan, he missed a whole bunch, and the mechanics of the story are going to be very hard. Remember that. Remember something like that. But yeah, once we get inside the dream, it
Do you
gets back.
Do you think
to,
that exposition, since we've already seen 2 kicks?
we didn't need that? We
Yeah,
didn't need.
I don't think that was necessary.
No.
Like, we've already seen it, and we should have got that.
Yes. Yes.
Or you could do like this right now, how they're talking about it, but they didn't have to specifically say, here's a kick, this is why we need it. Just show us practicing the kicks, and then we just kind of get it on our own.
this goes back to show, don't tell, because they can do a lot of stuff of showing us instead of telling us, and the audience, we could get it, because they give us a lot of information dumps, and it's, yeah, because we're just keep going and going and going and going. I want us to them to show us.
There's a lot in this movie that's hard to actually figure out, so wasting time on it necessary.
Yeah.
Sydney to Los Angeles. That's why we brought Saito. Bought the airline.
Jeez.
He has such a strong accent, but he speaks, and that's very rare from any actor form of, you know, speaking of very Watanabe.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Part of me is like, don't do it, but the other part is, I want to know. It's like,
she's so nosy.
She's so nosy. I love it.
Let me shoot up one real quick.
Oh, this is not the time to do that. Who left the heroin on the set? This is not the drink.
Wow, this is what heroin's like?
It's like, it's a dollhouse. No, this isn't what I thought it was. Oh, man, you just feel so bad for his character because he's just in this toxic, for better or worse, toxic relationship basically. Because
yeah, right. So what you're telling me is Haley Joel Osment's character in Sixth Sense is on heroin.
Shh.
They don't know they're dead.
Take Three Productions does not condone the use of heroin.
Take 3 Productions, or like Take 3 Drugs.
Ooh. Evan,
Well,
did you write that when you're...
Oh man.
We got to give you crap, Evan, for
Yeah.
And you got a popsicle and didn't bring us none? Who watches movies and doesn't bring their friends snacks?
Come on, send it through us via Electron, you know? Give it to us. Materialize
Pray to
it.
God it doesn't melt by the time we get it.
Ryan Woods, who are you, sir?
What?
Other than Malcolm's amazing comment, how are the comments looking at him?
Nope. Yeah, sorry, we haven't been clicking the comments. I've been so focused on the movie and discussing it that I
And not going on any tangents, I swear.
only about halfway. Half of it.
Only a 10-minute conversation on Scorsese.
It was about a 7. Let's be reasonable.
Do as I say, not as I do. That's a great...
You gotta let her go.
did
Don't
let her
relive
go.
them. This is actually the first time where we've actually had a moment to breathe in a while because we had that big montage. This is actually a good scene where we get to actually develop not only Cobb's character, but what is Ellen?
It's just a walkthrough of
yeah.
what's going on. It's like...
Yeah, but instead of giving us information, they're giving us character, and that's my when Inception shines is when the characters are actually doing things, is when that's great. Thankfully,
so what you're saying is, if this movie was 5 to 10 minutes short, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, maybe 10 to 15. Well,
a 5, 10, the most.
Around 5 to 10, basically. They just somehow compacted it because it's
what
very
other faces
close.
Look like?
Yeah, because this scene is so good.
And this is good too.
Yeah.
Did it win for editing?
Ooh,
Or at least nominated? It had to at least be nominated for editing.
It was at least nominated.
It what, nominated for 10? It swept?
And that's for it in comparison to what we had that year. It got a lot. I know that. It didn't win, of course, the big prizes, but it did get a lot of tech. It swept the techs, I should say.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well deserved. A year later than Avatar, and holds up way better.
Wait, this is 2000. Wait.
2010.
Yeah. Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2009, only a year difference, and this
Yeah.
holds up
I
visually.
thought you were saying a year later, like as in like Avatar came out.
Oh no,
Yeah, I was
just
like
a year difference. Yeah.
because I knew Avatar came out 1999. No, I'm sorry,
The hotel room.
2009. Oh, yeah.
On repeat watchings, Evan, scenes like this affect you.
What are you doing here?
Jealous much?
I know who you are. What are you doing here?
Don't bring her. Go back into. What are you doing? Go back. Go back on the elevator.
I couldn't understand. Do you know what it is? Huh? I'll tell you now. Ruin. Train that will take you far away.
Go.
But you don't know for sure. But it doesn't matter. He's not mad at you. How could you bring her here, Dom?
Ugh. Jeez, you're crazy.
Oh man, Kodiak has given me chills 3.
Just locking her up in like this little makeshift prison. It's just crazy.
So how's your day?
So, how was it?
Yeah, right. So heroin, first time, huh?
It's like I wasn't impressed. Not when not.
Do you think they killed the father, or do you think it's just coincidence
I
that he
think it's
died
twins.
and the flights in LA to
See,
Sydney like that? The plan worked out perfectly. Is that
See-
bad? Is that convenient writing, or do you think they set that up?
See, if they had explained it a bit more, then I would say it would be they'd set it up. But because it's just kind of like he died, they don't give you more information regarding it. I think it was just like we're going to have to accept that happened.
If they did set that up, would you have accepted that as an audience member? Like, I'm okay with that? Because, I mean, he's about to die anyway, right? And they're criminals.
I would have accepted that in the sense of like, guys, like, man, you guys are scumbags. But, you know, I've been like, okay, take me on the journey.
Smart. Yeah, you're smart.
Like, I hate you as people, but you're really interesting characters.
All right, Evan, from this point on, just don't not look.
Don't blink.
Yeah. This last 90 minutes is just, look how smooth Hardy is right here. Oh.
Okay, just to clarify, for the Academy Awards, it won visual effects, obviously. It won sound mixing. It won editing.
It did get editing. Okay, good.
No, it won sound editing.
Oh.
Sound editing. It won cinematography.
Wait, he has a different dude's passport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just slightly grabbed it and pickpocketed it because that's how smooth he is.
Did we mention the fact that wait.
You dropped this.
Wait a minute. What?
That 2 sentences right there built something that's
Yeah.
Well, he just drugged his drink, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
They're breaking
And
into his
now-
mind for Saito's selfish reasons. It's a business thing.
Yes.
So they're breaking in his mind to extract information that they need to. The father's dying, so they want him to sell the company, or at least let go of the company.
And they apparently paid her off like a handsome amount for her to do this.
I mean,
The
she's
hostess.
a flight attendant. They probably gave her a 20, and she's like, all right.
The flight attendants make good
Ouch.
money. Like they make triple figures
Yeah.
within 5 years.
Oh,
They
I know. I
do.
saw Catch Me If You Can. Like they
That's true.
she's probably an actress. She's not even a real
Oh.
flight attendant.
Oh, or maybe because remember he owns the airline, Sato, so
Someone.
she's probably like, "I'm your boss."
They just gave her a scarf to look like that. There's that rain. Oh man.
Okay,
This
this,
is
is
when-
one dream.
This
Yes,
is
this
number
is-
one.
Count.
Yeah, that rain's pee.
Well,
Well, not
You
literal
know,
pee, but
pee.
metaphorical.
oh god, that would be so.
I gotta go pee.
Although if it was a real dream, it probably would be pee. Like because dreams are weird.
Yeah. If it's NC-17, it would be, but it's rated PG-13, so. Walk away. I'm a gangster.
This made it The Departed.
Oh, you need to run you up.
That's not funny, but that's funny.
No, it's fine.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I thought it was free. Oh, it's not. Maybe you can share.
Okay.
I'm surprised he hasn't recognized him, considering they're like opposing.
I
Company,
don't think
right?
I don't think they really do. When you businessmen like that, they see so many people that they don't care.
Well, at least considering he's like big competition, you would think.
Oh,
at
you're
least.
talking about Saito?
Yeah,
I thought you were
Saito.
talking about Hardy when he was in the
No,
the
sorry,
next room.
Saito. No, Tom Hardy is just. Oh, you look like an actor.
Yeah, right. You no?
Huh? Listen.
You like pelts?
It's like pills.
This is one thing I don't know if I get. Anyone comment below? How does Cobb always take over if it's not his dream? Is it just because
Yes,
he's the most powerful mentally, or something like? Because he's the most experienced and skilled. Like, I mean, there's got to be a reason, but that's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I've always wondered that because it's not his dream.
Yeah, exactly. But a lot of his stuff takes over.
Yeah.
So is that train coming through one of the side effects of being in a dream?
It's a personal.
Yeah.
Oh, like how she said earlier in the dream when she saw the train go by, and then that's what the wife said about the train.
Yeah, like that's a bad memory for Cobb, but how he's able to really bring the train into the dream when it's not his dream. Super nitpicking, but
Yeah.
definitely necessary. It would be necessary to know. Uh-oh.
Not the boss. At least this is a dream. So.
So we can quit this job now, right? Because this guy's dead.
Well, let's go, guys.
Inception. Where dreams don't come true.
You know. Okay, what would annoy me the most is if you find out at the very end is that they were within another dream the entire time to play Sato to get him to do something, and then be like, okay, that's a bit nothing here. That would annoy me so much.
This hostage scene is probably my favorite in the movie.
Yeah.
Why the hell didn't it? Don't tell me to calm down. This was your job, goddammit.
This is the guy who brought a train.
You're meant to check missions. They're not prepared for this.
Go.
I've dealt with some security before.
Go to limbo.
Do that. He's in agony. I'm waking him up. Won't wake him up. What do you mean?
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
Watch. So what happens when we die? Trouble. Are you serious?
Limbo.
I wish they should have told them before they went in, gave them something heads up, because
No, because he didn't want to risk it not working, and if it doesn't work, he's not seeing his kids. Like it's
I know, but now he's
to meet selfish reasons.
he's a yeah. Now he almost everyone almost like broke off.
Decades. Could be infinite. I don't. Just get him upstairs. Thank you. This is fine. That thing is on private property. We lost Indian boat. That makes sense. Scrabble egg.
Scrambled egg. Touche.
You knew about this, let alone I trusted him. You trusted him. What? We promised to have the sheriff? No.
Oh,
This whole sheriff.
Oh,
Because that worked so good, nothing to do with it. I did what I had to do to get back to my children.
So you led us into a war zone on our way out. Forget it. You know, deeper, just
and we're gonna call ourselves Suicide Squad.
basically.
Downwards.
Rousing speech, Cobb. Rousing speech.
All right, here's my favorite part.
This is great.
I'm just a dude disguised as dude just as another dude.
I don't know what else. Tell us what it is. I don't know. We have all the authority to authority. $500.
What I could do with that.
This is important.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Wrong. You got it now.
I was supposed to have opened up with Curtis. So I wasn't supposed to be shot.
I just realized the face reflection. Wow.
Yep. That's a good apologies potion.
Wait, what the?
Drink
And then-
apologies potion and
Yeah.
It's a trick. He's a dude disguised as a dude dressed as another dude in a dream.
Start talking.
He's just so smart with this. He's not like, come on, guy, you gotta tell him what's over. Like he works it away.
It's been at 2 days.
They have someone with access to your father's office, and they're trying to open the safe. They thought I know the combination, but I don't know it.
No, neither do I. So,
What? Maurice told me that when he passed, you were the only one to be able to open it.
no, he didn't have any combination. He did. Maybe he just didn't know it was a combination. Well, what then?
I don't know, some meaningful combination of numbers based on your experiences with Maurice.
We didn't have very many meaningful experiences together.
Perhaps after your mother died.
After my mother died, you know what he told me?
Can't wait to see Murphy and what he can do in Dunkirk, because he's so underrated as an actor.
Yeah. I've only seen a couple episodes of Peaky Blinders, but he's really good in that.
Play Keep Blinders, yeah. I'll play with Friends about him too.
Get down to the lower levels,
Scarecrow.
less than 10.
It's great, solid as Scarecrow.
Worst case scenario, when he wakes up, his mind is completely off.
Travel that.
And so is our money.
Honest, all of the arrangements. I appreciate that sign up. When you wake up, you want to remember that we had an arrangement. Limbo's going to become your reality. You're going to be lost down there so long that you're going to become an old man.
An old man? That sounds familiar.
I heard them. They're gonna lock us in that van and then drive it into the river.
Sounds familiar.
Maurice always said it was his most precious gift. A will. Maurice's was before he done as an alternate. This was who was the other if he wanted to. This was hold the business as a fisher tomorrow and be the end of the entire empire as we know it. Destroy my own records. I would suggest such a thing. Let's just
This right here.
love you, Robert. It's over. It's not right. At the end, he called me to his deathbed. He could barely speak. He took the trouble. So one last thing. Hold me close. And I can only make out one word. Disappointment.
When were you in London? You might have the rest of the team convinced to carry on with this job, but they don't know the truth.
She's so badass.
The truth that any minute you might bring a freight train to the wall. The truth
All
that
aboard.
war is bursting through your soldiers. And the truth that
Have we had crazy train? I get it. Have we? I just got that. I heard that. What was he doing? Oh, okay. Have we had the yet, or is that coming?
No.
Okay.
No, I think that's pretty much that's all third. That's a third act soundtrack.
Go close my door.
Oh no! Don't! Oh no! Come back!
You're gonna miss so much.
That makes sense though, because the world they're in is so beautiful. Their mind just automatically just starts to just take away. And oh, yeah.
Destroying the world. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Wait, did it explain again how they got there, or just
Because he just said he's like they just kept trying to just see how far they can go into the dreams, and then they screwed themselves over.
didn't know how many just?
They were being too innovative, and then later, I think towards the end, he actually reveals what specifically happened. When I think it comes together what we find out later.
Yeah, I don't remember that part, so I'm trying to like.
You'll see it. I think from what I remember, it's pretty effective. Everybody's got a safe.
They want to keep their things safe. When in reality, it's not really safe.
Oh man. She's just jet lagged.
Part of me always thought, what if we didn't actually see, from an editing standpoint, if they didn't film these scenes, if they just kind of like
talked about it and that's it.
If he just kind of like using the charisma that he has, just talked about it, maybe cut down half the dialogue, and just kind of told us.
It would still work, but I think it won't have the emotion later for what we see.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like that because I know some things. Go ahead, Harry.
I'll take care of the tomatoes, honey.
I'll do that today.
We'll just eat the tomatoes whole. No, don't worry about it.
Because you don't know you're dreaming.
Evan, you missed it. Everyone died.
No way. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Only Cobb is alive.
Wait, is that serious?
No, I'm kidding. No.
You were so ugly. Everyone died.
No.
It doesn't make me feel any better.
The ugly barnacle.
Ah.
Look at that. That's just because that's what Ellen Page's character did. Ariadne, she stepped on that glass the same way. Or foreshadowing. It's getting some air. Let her go. Poor choice of words there.
I'm going to channel your
Their own hubris became their downfall of trying to figure out how deep can we go, guys? We can do this, and then next thing you know, that prompted their own or her own insanity.
And
it's crazy.
Ironically, this ruins him. She's already ruined. And then
Yep. He was fine, and then
full circle, man. Why he's hooked on her, why she keeps popping up. I think they earned that. Like you believe that his love for her is so just.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. And this goes back to the fact that he's still a very engaging actor, and I can't take that away because he definitely sells the scene with every fiber in his being. Because when DiCaprio shows up, he shows out.
Just look at his facial expressions, right? He looks so confused. He's like, it's heavy. She's going to do.
It's the DiCaprio
and now
expression.
It's clicked. He's like, what did you do?
Oh no. What? It's just crazy. Crazy.
Oh, dude. This is Oscar right here. Just this. Chills. That editing, look at that. It's real. Who's more of a dick, Maul or Amazing Amy and Gone Girl?
Ooh.
That's a fan fight right there. Question.
Ooh.
You're gonna have to watch Inception a couple more times, Evan, if you want to win that one.
Yeah.
It's a good one though.
That's a good one.
Your guilt defines
I might have to say
responsible for the idea that destroyed her.
I'm gonna go Amy just because Maul has it's an effed up reason, but she has a reason to do what she did. At least Amazing Amy,
Yeah.
she's just like, oh, he's not as nice to me as he used to be.
True. They're both
She's just a straight dick.
Yeah, she was just a little off kilter. Has sociopathic tendencies in general. Maul had like traumatic experience.
Yeah, she's just legitimately confused and was like, I think in her mind she's either like,
yeah,
be alive.
in her mind she's in the
go
right.
back. Yeah.
Maul in her twisted world thinks she's right. But I think I actually might pick Maul only because of the fact that they have kids, and by effectively doing this, you're not only messing up the life of Cobb, you're messing up the lives of their kids.
Yeah, especially because she's the one who set it up to where he can't see the kid.
Yeah, and that hurts.
Wait, what just happened?
Oh, they sedated him.
Yeah, they did it liquid way.
Again.
Obviously, you can force him to take it that way. You know? Because he's technically a hostage. He's not going to take a sedative.
Yeah.
Realistic? Who knows? But it works. Right here. Right here. Listen. Listen. Tom Hardy. This quote out of context is still really good, but seeing it in context, it's amazing.
Oh, so great. So great in context.
Because you're seeing understand what he really means. Yes.
Wait, so they dreamed those weapons up?
Yeah.
Look at his face. He's like, "You right." Because remember, this is the first dream, so they're in a dream. So yeah. The reason they usually don't dream up of weapons is because then they don't weapons against. Since Fisher has the military background, his self-conscious already has the weapons, so they need them. You ready for this, Evan? Mr. Charles.
Oh,
Mr. Charles, right?
Mr. Charles.
Who's Mr. Charles? He is. That's literally. What? How the fuck did you get here? Mr. Charles, yes.
Mr. Charles.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, it's
Kiss me. It was worth a try.
what? Yeah, what? Okay, you'll see, Evan. I want to get Evan's reaction to this scene. Let me know in your opinion in a second about what you think it is.
Okay, I'll be quiet for the entire scene.
It's a very short scene. Let's see what I did there.
Gambit decided to turn Fisher against his own subconscious. Bob's telling the mark he's dreaming back from a lot of attention on us. So I noticed how much time got spent doing things he says never do.
As I say, not as I do.
Yep.
Right here, Evan.
That was great.
Wait, so he can form into different shapes?
Because it's a
Or
dream.
people.
Yeah, he can do that in a dream.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want in a dream. You just don't always want to.
Oh,
So he's coughing because he's still really injured, right?
yeah.
The more real time it gets, the more it affects the dream time because it's getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
And closer to limbo he gets.
Extraction. I need to protect you.
No.
Tries to access your mind.
Did you get that, Evan, right there?
I think so.
I'll explain it just in case. When he saw his kids, it just the little thing made Fisher like something ain't right, and then he brought it right back. So then the subconscious people looked away and they're like, oh, I guess everything's okay. So, I mean, it's important to start beating people up.
Sure it was. Yeah. Yeah. We all know why I wanted to do that. Okay, Evan, what did you think about that? What did that seem like to you? That scene in particular, that one.
To give me the kiss part?
Yes.
It's a bit of both.
Yeah. That scene always like, wait, really? Was that necessary? Because I feel like they always hinted at this like romance between the two of them, just kind of like through glances, but they never commit enough to me to actually like believe it. So it's kind of like, okay, I feel like it was in there. It's a small nitpick and a
And we're in. That's why I brought that up earlier. See how the subconscious looked away, like, all right, we're good. So the subconscious is really looking at Cobb, but he made him convince him that they're looking at him, which freaks him out. That's super smart. What happened to Manning?
He might have lagged out. He's
There
back.
it is.
Okay, I got kicked out for some reason. That was weird. Okay. Thankfully, I'm not missing anything.
You're still in the same part of the movie, though, right? That
Yes.
didn't change? Okay.
Nope, still there. I have it going in a separate window.
So, on his own, or was that a complete bluff and he just fell for it? Because of the military background and how the people fight against him. Is that what he's referring to, or was that just a bluff?
I'm assuming that he's aware that he's had training against this because, those people are actually fighting him.
But him being Mr. Charles is the bluff, but what he's saying is true, just not specifically about him.
I think he's just like playing on the fact that he knows that he's had training like this before, so he's just kind of like,
it's believable that some person might show up and be saying this stuff.
Yeah, he's like living on a prayer right now because hoping it works.
Something to do with a safe. God, why is it so hard when you're worse than
You're trying to dream. That's worse than remembering a dream.
Yeah.
Trying to steal something from your mind. I need you to focus. What is it, Mr. Fisher? A combination. Data matter, the first number your subconscious, it can represent anything. We're in a hotel.
No, I have to judge it for myself.
Oof.
All the sleep, 528. His music points. And then when the fan. Dude, the hallway scene later on.
Nice. That's cool. That's really awesome.
It's too soon. We won't get pulled out.
I don't
It's
pull
too
out.
late. Won't be able to drop it. We'll be in free fall.
Free falling.
Hmm. Five to eight.
Dude, like how they're making it look so official, and it's a trick
Yeah.
the whole time. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just the subtle looks he's looking at. You ready? You ready to kick?
He's making him
It's so
feel-
hard. Yeah.
He's making him feel like he's in control.
This part's funny.
Yeah.
That's how he actually tells us official stuff. This is
And he got there quite fast.
Oh, this part's really great.
well, not exactly. They're torturing, and you saw them. The kidnappers were trying to escape.
This is so great.
Father's last taunt. The will robber, that's his last insult. You build something for yourself.
All these little seeds they're planting in.
This was the part I was referring to when I was talking about the interrogation. So
Yeah.
it was that line. I had it a little mixed up.
Yeah. Both interrogations were great, so.
Yeah, it built up, and then it
Yep.
really paid off right here. Reverse psychology.
Dream 3 coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Whose subconscious are we going into exactly?
Is
Clever girl. Mr. Ames. Go back to sleep, Mr. Ames.
there's something that I just thought of that might ruin a moment that I loved.
What's that?
How did they get Morrow to be saying all that stuff if that's his subconscious? I thought that was Tom Hardy being that. But it clearly wasn't, because it just showed, it didn't even try and play it off like it was. So
Maybe
unless
because.
that,
Go ahead, Ray.
maybe, or is that Fisher's self-conscious, just those are his thoughts? Maybe that's what it is.
That's what I was thinking it was, because he's mentioned that we'll see how he behaves.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that he's thinking, projecting now that he's actually like, there's something fishy.
Yeah. Okay. See, talking it out sometimes really works.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyone in the comments, watch-alongs are very worth it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The story itself, Nolan definitely made sure, well, at least like 95% of the story makes sense. Like 95% of it. At least, like
It might be
100% make
effing hard to figure it out, but if you
Yeah.
figure it out, it's a payoff. That's
There are like a few
Like
like
that
maybe,
Sadio?
No,
Wait,
that
what?
was just a hitman,
Just
or a bodyguard or whatever.
just a bodyguard. Yeah, it's like that. There's like maybe like a few like minor plot holes and stuff, but yeah, he made sure that all the big pieces work and fit together. Beside the mall train incident and it coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, and with Dom and stuff, or how he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Tell me why
Yeah,
Jordan's
this is
hand is
great.
better than Christian Bale's hand-to-hand in The Dark Knight.
Ooh.
Burn.
Ooh. Goodbye.
So what you're saying is Robin can fight better than Batman.
Well, we'll never know. We'll never find
Right.
out.
You should go by your real name,
Robin.
Dun dun dun. Really? No.
Yeah, this is really awesomely choreographed.
Like, look how the gun's just moving, and it's like does it all details, and just follows them, and
Yeah.
that last shot.
While everything's moving around them, just the camera, just the fact that it stays.
That's that concentration
Level.
by these two guys right now is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The editing back and forth and just seeing in real time, in a sense.
Yeah, the editing's highlights are definitely when we have these two
Yeah.
different worlds playing back and forth.
Dreams within a dreams within a dreams meeting.
He did.
You said, I love it.
Oh,
You see that? Oh yeah, I'm
I'm
all
sorry.
alone.
I'm sorry. We saw it.
That was the first dream.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
This is
no,
the
that
second.
wasn't even a dream, was it?
No,
No,
that
that's
is a
the dream.
That's
Remember,
the
real
first
life's
dream.
on the plane.
That was the second dream. Now this is the third dream.
Yeah.
This is the third one. Yes.
What
correct.
the?
Yep.
I'm a dream within a dream disguised as another dream.
Yeah.
You brief them on the rooms in the complex. Picture. Windows on that.
Oh.
It's getting worse.
See it? You're not coming. Find out the truth about your father. You need to break him on the line.
I just want to talk about it.
About what?
The breakthrough that we find out how
Oh.
smart, like, it tricks
Well,
us.
We shall wait. Patience. Patience.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Oh no. Should have gone for it. Should have gone for it.
Well, I guess I could.
Well, okay, maybe not should have gone for it.
That's an early kick.
Yeah. Prepared they are not.
No, it's too soon.
It's too soon. Oh.
No.
Yep.
Not here. It's music.
Oh.
This is also good exposition.
Mm.
The new Triple X movie should have took notes on how to ski.
You saw that?
No,
Oh, I'm about to say.
in the trailer,
True.
which I unfortunately saw that.
Mm. Ah, don't you mean amazing? Wasn't it amazing?
Yeah, amazing trailer. See, I don't like that. Like he didn't have to. She didn't have to tell him to explain it to them, unless are they all on one frequency? Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe.
Like that. Obviously, what happens later, it plays that he knows, but
Yeah, that's the 5% of Inception where it's
Yeah.
like, wait, what? But this is so cool.
yeah,
That was a great setup from the.
that's what I was saying earlier about movies. How I did the tallies. The things that are bad or piss me off don't outweigh the good at all.
Oh,
This movie's
no.
still going to be a 10 out of 10 for me.
Mhm.
Just a matter of how high it ranks on my favorite movies.
Yeah. Oh no.
Let the game.
Whoa. Now it's just a matter of waiting. The
Cliffhanger.
ripple effect. Yeah. I get it. And the ripple effect that it has.
Literally and
Yeah.
figuratively.
Both.
Pretty sure that's not an accident that they use that avalanche right there as a symbol.
In a dream, there are no accidents.
A mountain right now, so that just looks beautiful.
Mm.
We're what, 2 hours into this movie? Not once have I questioned the effects or
Oh
this
no,
movie.
the effects are
Not
still great.
once.
It's because they don't heavily rely on them too much. It's a lot of, practical stuff, which is great.
Just good practical and blending of CGI is the
Yes.
best.
That's always when it's like,
Couldn't he have dreamt a goddamn beach? That's funny.
yeah, wait a minute, that would have been great. Tropical beach. Then
Could
the
have walked in the
Caribbean,
sand instead of falling down a mountain.
snow. Hey, at least they dreamt them guns.
Right? We'll be coming down the mountain. In air, there is
Zero
no
G.
gravity. Someone should have made that number the Shining room one,
Hmm.
just for fun.
It's not gonna work.
Well, I done everything I can do.
Well, too bad, guys. We can't. Sorry. Mission is a failure.
It's like I'm going to limbo anyway. How bad do I really want this
Yeah.
company?
Uh-oh.
GTA mode. So what you're saying is Leo would not be a good stormtrooper.
No.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Just been waiting there,
Yeah.
waiting for the right moment.
At some point, somebody's gonna come into this hallway that I want to shoot,
He's like, all right, guys. Just psych
and maybe
himself
we
up.
can
I have a
dance in
great
the
plan.
air with no gravity. Our dicks will touch and everything.
And then he'll caress me as I go into a deep sleep.
Until I fall asleep in your arms.
Him out. How did that work? He didn't even choke him out.
Yes. That's basically yes.
Pretty much. That's a better love story than Twilight.
Better story. I want a side story from that now.
That's what I want a spin-off
What
of.
happened in those 5 minutes? Oh, man.
Boom. I still don't think I've really heard the bomb yet. Have you? I don't think so.
I don't.
As much as people make fun of it, you'd think we would have heard it like 20 times by
I
now.
think it was just the trailers that used it.
It might have been. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happens at least once. It's not a random once.
I'll keep an ear out. Wow, man.
I love this. Like this, how he comes up with this.
Yeah,
Oh, little things like that.
yeah. My favorite part is the fact that this is the part where
Have you seen Life?
No, I haven't. I missed it.
Well-
It was gone before I could see it.
Well, there's a scene like that where you see the blood.
Cool.
It's an
It's like a
arm.
team of sled dogs.
Dude, it's sweet. Like, text of the scene, like what
What's the
happens,
point of
and then
doing that?
You'll
You'll
see.
see.
You'll see.
that's why it's so beautiful. You'll see. Here we go. It's in. Ruh-roh. Can you hold this for me, bud? Thumbs up, dude. Tom Hardy's so great. He just gives a thumbs up, like, all right. Dude, the score is just so thrilling and action-packed right now. It's just
It's not the Dark Knight level of scores for me, but it's still a good score.
yeah, like the score's not a character. It's definitely a background, but it just
No.
emphasizes scenes like
Yeah.
this.
It's like it's
Like the Dark Knight, it's a character. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 you know?
so good, so good.
Oh my! Look at this.
It's a trap. It's a trap. Mom. I forgot about this.
This is what I brought that up earlier. Remember?
You're right. Oh,
It takes away from it a little bit, but
shoot! Shoot!
they're already on a time crunch now. It's worse.
Go. This is when Inception excels. When it's just you feel so much nerve, and your nerves are like heightened right now.
The tonal shift. There's a tonal shift just building up to it. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
This part's really smart.
It's not your fault, dude. Getting after your people from the beginning, and now you're just like,
See, I told you Tom Hardy's just here for the ride. Like, no stakes.
he's like, man, I was gonna do something right.
But behind door number 3. Oh, smart.
As soon as Arthur's music kicked in, just use the later to revive him. He's zoned down below. Look, as soon as the music ends, blow up the hospital, and we all ride the kick back up.
Now I am the master.
Done well you have.
Saito. Do it.
I'm still here.
Do it.
Guys.
That plan is a lot better than my plan. Doing this. Sit. Good boy. Haven't had heroin in a while.
Dream 4, right?
Yeah. Well, this is Limbo,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Limbo.
which it's technically a dream, but it's
It's a weird plane of
they're
existence.
forcing themselves into limbo because they're going inside. Actually, I don't remember. Are they? Who's dreaming? Are they inside
They're
Fisher's
Fisher
dead
limbo.
conscious?
It's very confusing about what limbo is in this world, because whose dream is it? We don't really know. I don't think. I think it's more of a space.
Yeah, I think it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Like limbo, anyone can go there. That's the only connective.
Meanwhile, limbo shit universe.
In case you were wondering,
Let's add this to the Nolan.
watch there. Oh, this looks like outside of a bookshelf.
That'd be terrible. It's love, Murph. It's love. Murph. It's
Yeah,
love.
after seeing this movie, I do not like Interstellar.
You do not like it at all. Oh my.
No.
I need to rewatch Interstellar because I know the first time I watched it, I saw it on a date and I didn't pay attention or get it as much. The second time I watched it, I loved it. The third time, a bipolar movie for me. Like I get the polarizing feels for everybody, so I got to rewatch it.
And this goes back to I liked Interstellar, didn't love it.
You know why? Because it's a Nolan movie.
Yeah, I can't hate a Nolan film. There's no Nolan film that I dislike.
I do.
Well,
Interstellar.
Oh well, but there's too much good moments within that movie to me to hate it completely. This is not an Interstellar watch. This is an Inception.
Oh.
So if he has to hurry, why is he walking?
That's a good point. That is a very good point, Kevin.
Well, because it's like it's deja vu for him. He doesn't know how to.
But he's taking his sweet time right now, though.
So she kind of just has to just suck it up and just hope that it works out. It's like it's a flashback. It's like holy cow! Pretty much the worst day of my life. How the worst moments of my life led up to that. So. Just back and forth. What does better going back and forth, this or Game of Thrones?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction doesn't go back and forth, it just goes out of order.
Yeah. It depends.
50 years.
I will actually say Return of the King, but that is not an option, so I will pick Inception.
I need to rewatch the Lord of the Rings series, so I can't ever use that.
I'm an
My
extended
knowledge of
edition
Lord of the
nut.
Rings is low.
See,
I've seen Fellowship of the Ring 3 times, and I've seen 2 and 3 once each.
I watch it once a year because that is like one of my, outside of Star Wars.
No, I love it. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just for some reason I have to watch them back to back to back, and it's hard to do.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
I always
very
start
hard
on
to do.
one. That's why I've seen 1, 2 extra.
Yeah, I'm just a what do they call them? A Tolkienite.
You might want to hold off on that because Take 3 might be doing a watch along of Lord of the Rings maybe sooner than later.
Oh! I will wait then. I will wait.
I mean, we may or may not be doing something a little special with it too.
All right, I'll be looking
Being
up
on
that.
shrooms or gillyweed.
But
Oh my gosh.
Smoking
by
my
the might
pipe.
of Eru Iluvatar.
Long as it's sometime in between
Mushrooms.
first supper, breakfast,
Supper,
second
dinner,
breakfast.
supper. Knows about them, doesn't he? I don't think so.
So he definitely doesn't know about second breakfast, third breakfast, supper, dinner. Fucking Pip.
Knows about them, doesn't he?
Shooter.
I've had no remorse.
He couldn't shoot her when she was a threat, so he's definitely not gonna shoot her when she's just sitting there.
Yep.
She's such a mind F.
You should really just give Ellen Page the gun. Leo, just give her the gun.
Chased around the globe by anonymous corporations and police forces. The weather projections.
So why isn't AJN shooter?
Because they need to find out where
She's hiding.
Fisher is.
Fisher. Because
So
she's
you'll
in charge.
see.
In this world, she's in charge.
That sounds like torture.
It is. Real time. It's been way longer than 4 minutes for him. I'm like that's one of my biggest. Not in this movie, just movies in general.
Yeah.
It's like it's been one I'll believe.
Although
And-
that's kind of
and the snow sequence I'll believe, but for Joseph Gordon-Levitt, like that's been long. They said 4 minutes, guessing, but still that's been
Yeah.
longer than 4 minutes for him to tie up all the bodies, blow things up, go around. You know, that's like 30 minutes worth of work.
at the most.
James and Philippa. That's an interesting.
This is Tom Hardy's best role that I've seen so far.
Really, even more so
His
than
best role or film?
Role.
Hmm.
Have you seen Warrior?
No, see, I haven't seen a bunch of Tom Hardy films that other people have. But I'm saying from what I've seen so far.
Okay.
One of my favorites that no drop.
What was that, Henry?
The Drop.
With Gandolfini. Was that the one with James Gandolfini?
Yeah, right here.
The animal one? I have not seen that one. I need to see that.
It's not an animal one. It just has a dog.
Oh, okay. Well, I just know like the animal is in it. I just know from the posters I've seen before.
Dude, it's really good.
Right.
It's definitely chill, and until the end, it has a twist. It has an action scene that ties it up, and it's like, holy cow.
Is it about the dog?
He definitely plays a part.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Unforgiven?
Yes, I have. Yes.
You know, at the end, how his background and how bad of a guy he is. It has a similar vibe to that, where it's like this guy may not be. Well, we still like him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Nice.
and then Tom Hardy is just so good. Listen.
Choose
locked away her totem. She couldn't tell reality from fiction.
Waiting for a train. You know where you hope this train will take you? But you can't know for sure. Matter. You're very wise. That idea would grow in her mind like a cancer taken after she woke. After you came back to reality.
Now we know.
Death was the only escape. They took my life. I was trying to save you. Save me. You make it better.
Chills.
Right here in the world we built together.
So is that the first time that they found out that death wakes you up from? Was that the revelation there?
I
think that's the point, right?
Maybe.
That's because I mean they wouldn't have been there for 50 otherwise, right?
Possibly.
And then that's what he's talking about. He infected her brain. So she knows that death is the answer, and then she couldn't accept real life, so then she went for the death, and then that was the first time it's what.
True. That's very true.
And that's why trains affect him, because that's the first time. That's really effect of everything that happened. Holy shit.
Wow.
5 out of 5. You got to give it. F that 4.5 out of 5. Manning.
Well, okay then. I'm not saying the story. It's just a few pieces in the middle. I don't give perfect scores out all that often.
What's a movie that you've given a perfect score? So you can have a comparison.
Return of the King. There you go. Everything works perfectly in that.
Even the Eagles?
Yes, even the Eagles, because they were set up. Because Gandalf called them.
We'll get there another time. Let's.
Okay. Yeah.
Enter is coming. Here's that. Yeah, I was just like, there it is. It's not.
Can't stay with her anymore. She doesn't exist.
Go! He's fine.
Run, bitch, run.
Just a shade of my real life. I'm sorry, you're just not good enough.
He baited. I think.
Go.
Who fell off a building better, Fisher or Neo? Even though it took 40 minutes to figure that plan out, so smart.
Yeah.
Evan, you were back for the scene when we met Tom Hardy's character, right?
No.
No. This is his father.
His father or Tom Hardy's father?
Fisher's father.
Okay,
This
that's
is
fine.
father.
Oh, dude, this is heartbreaking.
Yes, this is what I was referring to. This is a great scene.
Oh. Plot twist.
Wait, what?
His inner feelings for his hearing that the whole time, thinking that his dad was disappointed in him, and now he believes that he had the wrong dad felt about him, and now his dad's dead. It's too late. Right.
Yep.
Come on, you gotta
That's-
go.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's what's in the picture.
Yep. I think a movie like Inception can make you cry.
Yeah.
And that's all we needed.
Wouldn't the first jump when the elevator like goes forward make him awake, or just a thought? Because
I think
that'd
because
still
they're
be a
maybe.
jump.
I think maybe when they're in the second dream, you need a second or a harder one.
Possibly. Go.
Like for example, they're coming. That's off like a 1,000,000-foot building, so it doesn't matter. It's that impact. Maybe. That edit, great.
Cutting it close.
Oh, time to go for a swim.
You said you trusted your girl.
Oh, hi, Ryan. Ryan McKenna.
Oh, hey, Ryan.
Writer.
Hey, Ryan.
The guy that should have beat Manning. What?
Oh, hush. Of course. Of course.
Anytime, any day.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Leo's character is so obsessed.
Yeah. You
Just
lose
nuts.
your wife like that.
At least she didn't die. Oh. And I'm dead.
And so everyone else just there.
This is still the first stream though, which is the weird part.
Mm-hmm.
Weird how? Like, what are you confused on something?
No, because we aren't even in real life yet.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because and fully gotten the last goal. This is the goal.
Yep.
Right here.
This is the prestige.
Deja vu. Grew an empire.
Oh.
Someone when we were young.
Oh, is that himself?
Mm-hmm.
That's
No,
that's Saito.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Look at that beard.
I just realized that.
Is there something on my screen?
It's like, nope. That's
Trying
weird.
to lick your finger and get it off.
It's like,
That might be a mustache just hanging down really low. I don't know. Wouldn't that be the plot twist that Dom just didn't remember to remind him about the kids thing? So the whole time he didn't get it? That'd be effed up. That'd be a real
that'd be
dick move.
yeah.
Oh, he killed.
No, yeah, that is the question. So if you kill someone in limbo, wait,
Remember that when with the train, that was limbo. That and you die in limbo.
how did he?
Very
But yeah,
beginning.
weren't they just
Remember?
in limbo? Yeah, I remember that, but weren't they just in limbo?
They went to limbo.
Oh, okay, they went to limbo. That's what I was checking.
So he.
That's why he had to die in limbo.
He didn't go back to their first dream. He went back to real life.
Because we go back to real life. Because when they got hit by the train, that's when they woke up from their 50-year dream. Cobb and Amal.
Hmm.
Because limbo's the end. So if that's why that was a revelation that they figured out the first step, because it brought them back to the very beginning. In theory, there's only one dream then, but yeah, it brings you back to the very beginning, real life.
Sato's still alive.
Yeah, because he got shot in the first dream, not
I know, but they're worried he's gonna be stuck in limbo forever, right?
that. Yeah, and that's why he had to get him out. He had to convince them to die, If you don't know to kill yourself, you're not gonna. You're screwed. That's why they build an empire, because you build your own fantasy land. So why would you want to die? So nods. I like it's the real world again. Nobody knows each other.
Quick little cameo.
No, he was in the beginning. That's Dom's dad. Yeah, you missed that part. He's the one who named him to Ariadne. So what's your thoughts on this, Manning?
On the ending?
Totem. Do you believe that it just doesn't matter? Like, that's the point? It doesn't matter?
Oh, wait. Wait until it's finished.
Okay. I have a theory.
And that's it.
So my theory is he literally is in real life, but it's suspenseful like that doesn't matter. He's got his kids back. He finally accepted reality.
Yep.
He's back with his kids. Because the whole thing, when he sees the kids, he doesn't see their faces. So now he sees their faces.
Exactly.
So dream.
Well, guys,
Exactly.
we are back. We just finished Inception. My first viewing, crazy. It's a crazy different type of film. When I first saw it, I thought Matrix, Interstellar type whack stuff. Better, definitely better than Interstellar for sure.
Yeah, I will agree.
This is Christopher Nolan's best work in time, dreaming, jump, whatever. He did a really good job. And you can tell it's Christopher Nolan because he has this certain style of cinematography. I think that's his touch. It's not necessarily his storytelling, I would argue. I think it's more so cinematography, which makes him so noticeable, his films at least, in my opinion.
Well, see, he always partners with Wally Pfister is what is pronounced? The P-F-I... The P. Pfister. It's a really weird name, but and I know his cinematography is very distinct too, but I will actually argue that the storytelling is an important part because what he does is that he's a very frantic type of person. It is specifically his editing, how he cuts the movies. If you look at The Prestige, it was kind of like 100 miles an hour Inception, going 100 miles an hour. And he focuses a lot on the story in comparison to the characters, and which is for either for sometimes the detriment and sometimes for the benefit of the movie as well too. Because
controversial opinion. I don't think the characters in this movie are not. They're good, but they're not great.
And I will second that because same thing I have with The Prestige. They're really good, but the story to me and the concept are what drive this movie to a 4.5 for me out of 5 because it's so entertaining to watch.
For those of you viewing at home who are confused of why Manning is whispering, his folks are asleep. So I just want to give that quick disclaimer. He's like this right now, and it's like kind of weird, but you can still get this Scott Man type of excitement out of Manning whenever he speaks. Henry, final thoughts on the film.
You guys are nuts. This movie's amazing. I love it. 10 out of 10. I get what you guys are talking about. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like, Evan, this is your first time seeing it.
Watch it again.
1,000 more times. you just like even just now watching it, I caught on so many more things, and I've seen it 4 or 5 times, and I've still. And Manning, I think you just hate Interstellar and The Dark Knight. So and Christopher Nolan.
Whoa. I love The Dark Knight. That is a 5 out of 5 movie. I love that movie. Take that back. That is a great movie. Oh, no.
No, overall, just
I don't hate Nolan. I love Memento. I love The Dark Knight. Okay,
watch
goes
movies
5
with
out
your
of 5.
friends. You learn things talking about
Yes,
it.
you
Engage
do,
in conversations.
You do. Absolutely.
Jax, do you agree? He agrees.
He agrees. Evan? We can't hear you, Evan.
Yeah, he probably told us to shut up like 10 minutes ago.
Evan. Hi. I think your mic died. What a way to go. Oh no. Can you sign? Oh. This is a lot of fun, guys.
There'll be trivia.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay, and I will say, while we're ending this out, I don't know what's going on, but
There'll be trivia. Check it
thank you guys for joining. This is really fun. I'm glad we've been on. It was an honor. So.
out. Bye.
Wait, no. Stop, wait. Pause.
What are you saying?
Wait for it. Wait for it. He's doing something. I swear, guys, he's doing something. Oh! I'll let you have that one, my good man. Are you?
Speak.
Mm-hmm.
Speak. Yes.
He wants you to say.
Me?
Yes. Go ahead.
What am I supposed to say though?
Oh, okay. Okay, I will go ahead and say it then. Next week for the next movie, there will be a poll for Prometheus. There will be a poll for The Fifth Element, and there will be also a poll for what were the other two? Alien and The Martian. The Martian is what it is.
Alien's gonna win. I already know, so just might as well just watch Alien.
If we do, I have it right here. So if we do that one, I'm going to
I have it
too.
But 8 out of 10 people hate on me. I don't care. Come at me.
In preparation for Alien Covenant coming out, we're going to have that poll. So please feel free to vote on that and see exactly what will win, because we're going to have a fun time watching that one in preparation for what will be a crazy movie. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Will be more fun.
Aliens is a lot more fun. Alien is a lot more. I'm dying right now. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys, share, and have a great time watching Inception. And we apologize for Evan and what happened with that mic. No idea, but take care, guys.